Madhusmita and welcome back to my channel Panda-the Food Lovers. So today I am going to share with you a very traditional recipe of Odisha, which is known as Chhatia Kakara or Chhenapoda stuffed kakara pitha. So this is specially dedicated to all the Odia people for the auspicious occasion of Odia New Year. So keep on watching. I took here 1 cup of maida and I am showing the perfect measurement because this is very important in this recipe. I am straining it in the strainer so that there will not be any lumps or anything in the flour. If you are a beginner and you never made this kakara pitha, so this is the perfect recipe for you. I'll tell you all the tips and tricks how you can make it in the first time perfectly. So keep on watching till the end, you will get all the idea of making this recipe. I took here 1.5 cup of water for 1 cup of maida, and in this bowl I took here 2 tablespoons of flour and I added a half cup of water and I'll make a kind of a slurry that will help us making a lump free dough later. Next, in the pan I'm adding here the rest 1 cup of water to make the dough, and then I'm adding here 1 teaspoon of ghee and 1 teaspoon of fennel seed or samph, and then I'm adding here salt half teaspoon. As you can see, the water is boiling now. Then I'm adding that slurry that we made, and this process is very important in this recipe. That's why I'm showing it clearly. And now you can see the slurry is becoming little thick. I'm adding now the leftover maida that we had, and I'll keep stirring it in the very low flame. Keep it in your mind. And as you can see now, my maida is almost like 70% mixed with the batter, and now I'll keep it like that and I'll cover it for 5 more minutes, and then rest again. We'll mix it again. So this process will make our this dough very soft. After 5 minutes, as you can see now, I'm again mixing it really well with all the maida leftover, and then I'll keep it for 2 to 3 more minutes in this same low flame, and then I'll check it back again. And now as you can see, it looks pretty good now, and I'll just mix it really well. And now our lump free dough is ready, and I switched off my flame here and I just let it be there for 5 minutes. For the stuffing in the kakara, I'm adding here this Chhenapoda, that is my homemade Chhenapoda. If you didn't check it yet, you can check it out in the description box. Then I'll do 2 to 3 pulses to make it to a coarse paste. It's not a fine paste, as you can see. And if you are buying it from the market Chhenapoda to make this recipe, you don't need to add sugar. As I made it in home, I always make a little bit less sugar Chhenapoda. That's why I'm adding here sugar, but otherwise the kakara will not taste good. As you already saw, I didn't add any sugar while making the dough. I wanted the outside to be salty and inside to be sweet. That's how I loved it. Next, I added here half teaspoon of cardamom powder to make it more flavorful. And next, we are going to check our dough. It's almost cooled down a little bit. Now I removed from the pan and I'm adding here 1/4 teaspoon of oil to make this dough even more softer. So we'll knead it for 2 to 3 minutes more. Making this dough, it will take hardly 7 to 8 minutes, but you have to keep it in mind to make this perfectly. That is the main key of this recipe. As you can see, the dough is almost looking like a chapati dough. It's not saggy anymore, so it's ready for making the kakara pitha. I'm taking some oil in my palm so that it will not stick much to my hand. You can also use water instead of oil. And I'm making little small balls, just like lemon size balls in my hand. And as you can see here, I just made kind of a small bowl out of that dough, and then I'm adding some filling inside, and then I'll close it out from the side. Don't fill too much of stuffing inside, otherwise it will come out while frying in the oil, and then it will burn the kakara. It will not taste good. I removed the excess dough from the top, and then I'm flattening out in my two palms to make it even more smooth. As you can see, the kakara pitha is sealed from every side perfectly, and it is ready to fry now. My heat is in medium heat, and I added some oil to deep fry the kakara here. And as you can see, when I'm adding a dough, it is just coming right away. That means the oil is perfectly hot now. Now I'm adding all the kakara pithas one by one, and we'll fry it in the same medium heat until it will become like golden color from both the sides. So now you can see how beautiful it looks, and it generally serves with ghugni. So the ghugni recipe is coming soon. Stay tuned in my channel and subscribe to my channel to get more interesting videos. Like, instead of this Chhenapoda topping, you can also use coconut and jaggery topping in this. Anytime we go out in Odisha, this is like a must-have menu in our plate for the breakfast. So I'll show you how crunchy this kakara pitha is. You can listen it from here, and you can see the Chhenapoda inside. It is so tempting, and my kids and my family just love this recipe. Do try it and let me know in the comment section below how you like it. Just a small tips for you guys: when you are making this, if it happens to you, then just add a small patch of the dough and it is ready to go. I feel this is the most easiest way to fill the kakara pitha, and the stuffing will never come out in the oil. I hope you found this recipe helpful. If you did, please consider to subscribe, like and share, and comment down below. See you in the next video. Bye.